seems to tell us very clearly that active management is the way to go, because you can't just bet on an index, because who knows? You need to really do a lot more homework.
Yeah, and the thing about the Chinese stock market, it's probably, I mean, of course I'm biased. I mean, I do Chinese equities, but it's interesting because it is the supply chain of the world, and all the companies within that supply chain are listed, in the A-share market. So if you just look at Shanghai, Shenzhen, 2,500 companies, over a billion market cap. If you look at the composition of that, there's 500 industrial stocks, there's 400 material stocks, and there's another 500 IT or IT related. That's hardware and software. So between those three sectors, industrials, materials, and IT, which tend to be more involved in the supply chain, not just domestically, but globally, that's 1,400 companies that give you a read on some little bit, part, piece that may exist in any type of consumer goods, service, or product that we're used to seeing anywhere. From a solar panel to anything that's in Walmart to whatever it is, an EV car, battery materials. So it's a very interesting stock market, but it's extremely complex because of what China is. China's involved in, the global manufacturing center of the world, and everything involved in that manufacturing center just so happens to be listed in China. Plus you get, all the front-facing consumer companies, that we know about, the platform companies, the payment system companies, you name it. So in some ways, the complexity of the Chinese stock market is because of what it is, the center of manufacturing, plus everything else. And then you have this anomaly, like this massive anomaly of Chinese investors not really being able to have free and open access to things that are listed in Hong Kong and the US market, and which generally priced by overseas investors, not by mainland Chinese. Yet things in Shanghai and Shenzhen are generally priced by mainland Chinese. So it's a market also that's complex in terms of capital market reform, just another reform agenda, but in terms of giving people access to bonds and equities and wealth management products and money market funds. They're trialing out 501k plans at the moment, or 401k plans at the moment, in a couple of provinces. Even the structure of the stock market itself and the bond market is still not as easy as you would imagine, beyond the type of company that I've just mentioned that's listed on the exchanges, which is complex because of what China is as well.